Hey Student Success, welcome to week 9 assignment video. So we are officially halfway through the course at this point, so hopefully you are excited about that and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. So this is another great reminder that please be paying attention to your student workshop assignment. You now have, it seems like a lot, but the weeks are going very quickly. So you want to make sure that you take a look at my video, sign up, look at the offerings, because they do start to get a little bit smaller as the second half of the semester goes by. All right, so we are in week 9. This is chapter 11, and you're going to see that chapter 11 actually continues into week 10. So you're going to be spending a little bit of time in that. So if you have not already done so, please make sure that you go back and you take a look at the week 9 video, which is the chapter 11 lecture, so that you can just get a basis for that kind of content with the chapter. There is one assignment this week, your chapter 11 assignment, so there's no attendance discussion forum. Instead, attendance is based on completing this assignment, the chapter 11 assignment, by Sunday. So you want to make sure that you complete the assignment so you can get your attendance points. So let's hop in the assignment folder. This is pretty straightforward, but I'm going to give you 2 ways that you can do this. So the first way is just to do it exactly how it's listed here. So this is talking about resume building. So if you do not already have a resume, you're going to do these 2 things. You are not having to create a brand new resume. So please do not think you have to build a resume just for this assignment. Instead, you're going to answer these 2 questions. It's going to be like the pieces of a resume. 1, make a list of 5 experiences, 5 qualifications, and 3 references that you would put on your future resume. So 5 experiences. Have you volunteered anywhere? Have you ever had an internship? Are you involved in a student club? Do you do some kind of work with your family? Like things that you have done that you would list as a potential experience. 5 qualifications. Do you have really good time management? Do you have any other certificates? Do you have any other type of some of you in here do actually have other degrees. So anything like that, the qualifications, your things that you would highlight, that you would kind of sell yourself with, that your abilities, the things that you do really well. And then 3 references. And in terms of the references, you don't need to put specific names, just maybe a high school teacher, current employer, high school guidance counselor. You know, they can just be like titles. You don't have to put their actual name. So that's 5 experiences, 5 qualifications, and 3 references. 13 things total. That's number 1. Number 2, and let me be clear, sorry, with number 1, these are things you already have right now. They are not things that like, oh, 5 years from now, this is what I will put on my resume. These are things that you would put on, I know it says future resume, but a resume that you are going to possibly build in the future. What have you already done, or do you already have that you could put on that resume? Question 2, this is asking, what can you do now until the end of your college that would build your resume? So do you think you could get an internship? Do you think you could join a club or an organization? Could you job shadow someone? Could you do a part-time job? Could you do some volunteering? You know, anything like that, that besides just going to school and getting your degree, how else can you strengthen your resume? So number 2 is something you haven't done yet, but that you could do to help build that resume a little bit further. So you're doing questions 1 and 2, and you can do this in a Word doc and upload it, or honestly, you can just click right in, chapter 11 assignment, and just create submission and then answer, questions 1 and 2. All right, so that's the first option. The second option is maybe you already have a resume. Your resume is already done. You can just upload your resume and then address anything in number 1 that you're missing. Do you not already have 5 experiences on there, 5 qualifications, 3 references? Plug that in if you don't already have those. But if you have all of that, number 1 is answered for you, basically. You will just have to answer question 2. And again, this is only if you already have a resume. You can upload it under Upload Files. And then in the Create Submission area, you can just address, is there anything missing from number 1? Or do you just need to answer number 2? What else could you do to build your resume? Okay, so that is the options for this assignment. Option 1 is you do not upload a resume, you just answer questions 1 and 2, very straightforward. Again, number 1 is things you currently have right now that you would add to a resume. Let's say if you're building your resume next month. Question 2 are things that you could do between now and the time you graduate that'll build and strengthen your resume further. Option 2 is you upload the resume you already have and just plug in any holes that you might not have highlighted there from number 1, and then answer number 2, how you could strengthen it further. If you have questions on that distinction, please let me know, and have a great week.